Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Thanks for joining me for News 5 Now at 8:05. I'm Shamani Baker. Good news this morning is not nearly as foggy as it has been the last 2 days. However, there are still fog in some very small areas. So if you come across those areas, make sure you drive safely this morning. We are keeping an eye on a number of stories for you today, including President Donald Trump saying that he's taking a new approach to end the war in Ukraine. We've got the details on his new plan. Also, a new Amazon data center could be coming to Mississippi, and a popular Mobile intersection could be opening back up very soon. We've got those stories and much more on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
We always start the morning off with our big stories. Number 5, President Donald Trump has approved a 28-point plan to end the war between Russia and Ukraine. Sources say the plan calls for the current battle lines to be frozen where they are, with Russia's occupying forces in control of a massive portion of eastern Ukraine. Number 4. The FBI is renewing calls for help to capture a former Olympic snowboarder turned alleged cocaine kingpin. 44-year-old Ryan Wedding is on the FBI's 10 most wanted list, and he's now facing new charges in connection with the murder of a federal witness. Number 3. A new $3 billion Amazon data center campus could be coming to Mississippi. Governor Tate Reeves said it could create at least 200 jobs in the Vicksburg area. Last year, Amazon announced the plans to invest $10 billion in a data center in Madison County near Jackson. Number 2. Frontier Airlines will soon offer direct flights to Orlando from Pensacola International Airport. Starting February 13th, you will be able to fly between the two cities with tickets for one-way flights beginning as low as $29. I said this on News 5 this morning. I am so annoyed with this. First of all, I'm happy, first of all. But secondly, I planned on going to Orlando this weekend for my alma mater's rivalry football game. But I couldn't find any direct flights at that from either Mobile, Gulf Shores, or Pensacola straight to Orlando. And now all of a sudden, it's coming in February. Can we speed that process up and make that happen tonight? I would appreciate it. But in all seriousness, this is good news for everybody in our area. And number 1 this morning, city leaders in Mobile say a popular intersection could reopen to traffic by the end of next month. Intersection of Dolphin Street and McGregor Avenue has been closed since May as crews work on the final phase of the project. And if you've driven around this area, you know it has been a pain. Video from the city shows the progress on the roundabout at the intersection. The street has been paved and new curbs have been added. Work on this avenue has been going on for the past 2 years. And if you live in Mobile, you know it, because most of us are ready for it to be done. Also, I wanted to tell you the 5 things that are going on this weekend, or try to get to 5 things if I can remember them all. There's a lot happening this weekend starting tonight in Mobile. Tonight will be the Christmas tree lighting at Mardi Gras Park. That's from 5:30 until 8:30 tonight. The mayor will flip the switch to the holiday season. Also happening this weekend, the Mobile International Festival at the grounds. It's happening tomorrow all day, so make sure you head over there if you want some good food and live performances. Also happening in Pensacola, they will be having a chili cook-off to benefit the Epilepsy Foundation over in Northwest Florida. That's happening in Pensacola Sunday at North Caragona Street. Also Sunday in Fort Walton Beach, if you're looking for free Thanksgiving essentials like a free turkey, a basket of food to kind of help families in need this holiday season, they will be giving out free turkeys at Beulah First Baptist Church. They are teaming up with the Fort Walton Beach High School's leadership team. Make sure you get there early. Turkeys will be given out at 1:30 in the afternoon on Sunday at 109 McGriff Street. And that's Beulah First Baptist Church in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Also happening this weekend, what else? I feel like I'm missing something else. Bellingrath Gardens and Home is celebrating 30 years of magic Christmas and lights. And to celebrate, they are opening a week earlier, starting tonight. You can go to Bellingrath and see those beautiful lights. Y'all, I won't say every year, but I went for the first time last year with my mom, and it was amazing. We love Bellingrath Gardens. We love Magic Christmas and Lights here at News 5, so make sure you go out and support them starting tonight. But you have until, I believe, sometime in January, I want to say January 9th, to see the light. So those are a few things that are going on this weekend. You don't want to miss it. If you need more information, make sure you head to our website at WKRG.com for all the details. Now, let's move things over to our question of the day. Today, that question is, what would you spend Trump's $2,000 tariff check on? There's been a lot of talk about these tariff rebate checks coming to folks' bank accounts soon. When? We don't know, but there's been a lot of talks about that. So we're asking, what would you spend your money on? Melvin says, this question is a lot like asking what people would do if they won the lottery. Asking people how they're going to spend money that they'll never see is always fun. Again, it's kind of up in the air on when or if this is actually going to happen. Kevin says, again, that's like asking what you're going to buy when you win the lottery. Carl says, same thing we spent our Doge check on. June says, a 50-year mortgage. Mike says, Bitcoin, about the only way to beat inflation. Paul says, well, it depends on if I'm taxed on it. What else do we see here? Shannon says, a plane ticket to Thailand. I'm with you, girl. Take me with you. Okay, we're going to move things over to our poll of the day. Today, that poll is, do you think the minimum wage should be raised? Joseph says, no, because high school students right now are not worth the current minimum wage. Oh, come on, Joseph. Don't be like that. That is not true. We have some hardworking students out there. Matthew says, I think there should be a living wage, not a minimum wage. I love that comment. Let's see. James says, get out there and learn a trade, and you won't have to worry about that. Darlene says, no, I think greedy corporations should have to lower their prices. Faye says most states have already raised the minimum wage. But whatever you think, there's no right or wrong answer. We want to hear from you. Make sure you head to our Facebook page if you haven't already. Like and subscribe to the page first, and then chime in on those questions and polls of the day. We will share some of your responses right here on News 5 Now. Happy Friday, folks. We have finally made it to the end of the week. I told you earlier it would go by fast. To stay positive, and you did. So we made it here. Thank y'all so much for joining me this Friday morning. I hope y'all have a great day and an even better weekend ahead. Don't forget, there's a lot going on. If you want to get the kids out of the house and take them to do something fun and free, there's a lot of events going on across the Gulf Coast. Just make sure you go to our website at WKRG.com and look up the 5 things you can do this weekend. It's under that Gulf Coast CW tab. So if you're wondering where it is, there you have it. I'll also share it to my Facebook page if you want to take a look at it there as well. All right, we'll see you sometime next week. Y'all have a great one. Bye.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.